right, and welcome to our third Q&A for Talent Brand Summit with our facilitators. And with me today, I have Tiffany Lee from HomeAway. Hi, Tiffany.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm really excited about your session being over my ROI session, which is fantastic. I think this is probably going to be one of the most heated, most engaging sessions at the event because it's a topic that everyone wants to talk about and one that there needs to be so much education about, right? Between like ROI for recruitment marketing or employer branding or talent branding. So I'm really excited. But Tiffany, let's learn a little bit about you. How did you get started in employer branding?
Yeah, thanks for asking. I came to HomeAway in 2007 and started out as a recruiting coordinator. Before that, I had been a teacher at AISD and been a nanny for a couple different families in Austin, and was just ready for a change and to move into something a little more professional again. And after spending some time as a recruiting coordinator and a front desk coordinator for HomeAway back when we were a very early startup, where I had the opportunity to have my hands on a lot of different projects, including some branding projects, the VP of marketing came over and invited me to come join her team as a entry-level email marketer. And so I did join that team. It was a great opportunity. I learned a lot about marketing in general, marketing for an internet company. We were a subscription-based website at the time. And it was just a whirlwind of things because we were still in that startup phase. And from there, my manager decided that it would be great for us to have a product marketing department at HomeAway. And so he pitched that to leadership and that went through. And when he got promoted to head of product marketing for the United States, he brought me over. And so I took some classes, learned the ropes, and did some product marketing for vacationrentals.com and homeaway.com over the next few years. And then was kind of itching for another change. And my friends from recruiting and HR came back to me and said, hey, we've got some space over here again in talent acquisition. Is that something you'd be interested in? And the first thing I said was, well, is there marketing and talent acquisition? To which their answer was, yeah, actually, we're starting to get into that. You'll have to do some full cycle recruiting for, a little while and then build it out and see where it goes. And sure enough, I got to work on university and customer support call center, high volume recruiting. But off the side of my desk, I was also able to start dabbling in LinkedIn and get us started on Glassdoor, and then actually added in Twitter. And then from there, I was able to show ROI. So over the next 2 to 3 years, I was able to prove out that not only did we need a full-time resource for this, that I also needed help with the content piece. So now we're a team of 2. We're global. We own employer brand and talent brand and recruitment marketing and everything that comes with that. And it's been a really cool ride. And we are consistently proving our ROI every day. So I'm really excited to be able to share our learnings with everybody at Talent Brand Summit.
That's great. I love your background story because it shows just how resilient and what a chameleon you are, which is awesome. Like I love the term. It's called like multi-potentialite. I consider myself that way. Like I always have a joke with my wife that like we'll be doing something and I was like, oh, I do that as a job, and that's just like I learned new jobs you had so many times.
Yep.
I love that you did teaching, which it seems like every role you've had at HomeAway and even in your whole career, you're now getting to use all of that experience in your role because education is I mean, that's a big part of what you have to do internally with EB. Your full life cycle recruiting experience, knowing your client, the person that you're actually helping attract talent, and then the marketing background. It's just, it's awesome. You're a great example of I think a lot of people that have organically started to be attracted towards employer branding. So I'm really glad that you're joining us and you're going to be a facilitator at Talent Brand Summit. And speaking of which, like, what what excites you about this event?
I like that it's really dedicated to digging really deep into the core subject matter that we're all really, really interested in. And not just interested in, it's stuff that we're having to defend every day. Like analytics is just one piece of it, right? And by defend, I just mean, we all know the value of employer brands. We can all see, how it impacts hiring for sure. And in a lot of cases, when you're able to actually connect all the dots and bring it all the way through to employee engagement, productivity, you can see that hit your bottom line too. And so the idea that we all get to sit down and have really deep conversations about these things and actually find and discover and learn ways to apply what we're learning when we get back to work in a safe environment. That's really appealing to me, and it's different than anything I've seen us do in this part of the industry before.
Yeah, I agree. And you and I, we've been on panels before, and they've always been like, really great. It's because it's the back and forth that comes out of the conversation in that sort of format. And then in roundtables, we really thought when we were kind of thinking about this event that we wanted it to be really different. That what are the things that we love about conferences and getting together with colleagues, and how do we keep it really hyper focused on employer brand practitioners, and then the topics really around things that we are all battling with every day. And I think ROI is one of those big things. So tell me a little bit about the roundtable that you're going to be facilitating. Obviously the format is amazing because you're not just going to be up there just talking about what you did at HomeAway. You're really there to facilitate that conversation and really pull information out of everybody so that we all can learn, right? So tell me, what are some tangible things that people are going to be able to learn from your session?
Sure. So part of it is sort of getting to know the audience too. I think the first part of the session we'll be able to sit down and really talk about what are the key learnings and information that you're after. What are the biggest challenges you're having at your company? And I have some themes identified that I'm pretty sure will come out during these conversations. But basically, let's get a feel for the room and see what everybody's tackling, and then let's take those themes and those topics and dig down into them. I am almost positive somebody's going to be asking about social media and how much should I be spending there, and how much time should I put there, and how much content does there need to be, and how do I know my content's good? How do I measure that? And one of the ways that we've seen it measured, that's been a benchmark across employer brand and across social media, is engagements per impression. So how many people saw your post and then took action? They liked it, they clicked it, they shared it, they commented on it. And then what does that look like across all of the different platforms? Which platforms do I need to be involved in? Where's LinkedIn fit in?
Which we'll get
social.
into that too, right? Like I know Dina's going to be talking about, Dina Medieros from Blizzard is going to be talking about channel strategy. Like, do you need this social channel or this, microsite channel, or, vice versa, which is great. And I love how with your topic, it's going to be really honing in like the measurement of the effectiveness of all that content in the channels and stuff like that. So that's awesome. I think it'll be a really great discussion, and it'll be interesting because the folks that have already signed up, they're all from really different industries. We've got people from like Yeti all the way to which is a sort of a manufacturing and consumer product company, and then we've got folks from the health industry, medical facilities industry, like technology, obviously. So it'll be really cool to see how they're looking at measuring what they do as well, especially on some of the ones that have that are highly regulated, and there's some channels that they're not able to be on yet. It'll be really cool. I'm super excited. Anything else that you want to let people know about, like about the format? Are you excited about doing some archery?
The hatchet throwing, I think, is probably high on my list. Yeah.
Actually, because we're going to have about 75 attendees at this, the way that we're doing it, we finally went on site the other week. The way that they're doing it is they're going to have 3 things set up.
Yeah.
And they'll do like 15 to 20 people at each one at a time, and you rotate. So you'll do archery, and then you'll do like hatchet throwing, and then you'll do I think it's like shooting. Like
skeet shooting
I think skeet shooting. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is crazy. I didn't know all that. It's truly like, the old camping trips I used to do with buddies, back in the day, where we'd go skeet shooting and archery and stuff like that. But so that's gonna be fun. And then we're now gonna do an Iron Chef competition.
Oh, cool.
How's your cooking skills?
I mean, I can chop up an onion faster than anybody I know.
Boom. Awesome. Yeah, I think we're gonna be making margaritas, which is nice. Personally a major skill set that I have.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll have to taste test.
I know. And then I think we're gonna make some salsa, some guac. It's gonna be cool.
That's great. That sounds like a blast. So
it's gonna be fun, lots of learning.
Yeah.
Right? A lot of we're gonna have the intense sessions, but then we're gonna have all these opportunities to sort of network and build relationships and have. We have a lot of people that are bringing their whole team, like the TA leader and the EB leader and whoever on the EB team, and they're kind of treating it as sort of a team building activity as well as
great.
Educational opportunity. So really excited to see some of that, and that's why we have that BYOB, Bring Your Own Boss promotion. We thought that was a clever title. So if you bring your TA leader or HR leader, they get 25% off general admission. Okay. So cool.
Well, I will ask her. I don't think that we've talked about that yet, but Kayla is definitely coming, my content strategist. So
awesome. Yeah, that's great.
She's bringing her boss.
Yes, she is. You can get 25% off of your free registration. Okay.
Why, thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this and taking the time to chat about it today. I think people are going to be really excited after they hear about your session and immediately come and sign up. We have very little time left on the early bird special, which is another thing I kind of wanted to mention. That ends March 1st. So if you're watching this, that's probably like within a few days of now. So get it in. They'll save you $300. Awesome. Thank you so much, Tiffany.
We'll see you there. Thank you.
Yeah.